Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday and it's always my film day, so I plan to sit down and film for you the Jaclyn Hill Vault tutorial, the second one. I was going to use the Dark Magic and go for greens, but I got up this morning and I was just like in such a lazy mood. All I want to do right now is get this makeup off, go lie on the sofa and watch some cheesy TV, just totally chill out with cups of tea and cozy pyjamas. I did totally sack off filming today and was lazy all morning and afternoon. It is now 4:20. I've finally finished my makeup, which took me ages. I didn't bother filming the tutorial because it takes so long, and I just want to honestly get back to being lazy. So I'm just going to film for you a haul video. Sorry that took so long to get to the point. It has been a long time coming. I have like a gift bag here full of goodies that I got from my parents, my sister, my boyfriend for my birthday, and also like a couple of bits and pieces that I purchased myself. There has been things that I've not even threw in this bag, like the Soft Does Nails palettes that I did buy a while back. My boyfriend got me the Soft Does Nails lipsticks for my birthday as a wee extra, so they are over there in my docket. I don't have them in this video. I'm not sure if there's anything else like bits and pieces, but yeah, let's just dive right in. Since I already held this up, we'll start here. I obviously have the Jaclyn Hill Vault palette, Vault collection. I won't go into these too much, but basically I've got all 4 palettes. They came together. Each have got their own name. Ring the Alarm, Bling Boss, Armed and Gorgeous and Dark Magic. I have already used Bling Boss. I filmed a tutorial with that and I will get that up hopefully this week. In fact, I'm planning on editing that video straight after this. I'm not even going to do any swatches or anything because I think everyone's already seen enough, like it's all over the internet, so let's just not even waste time with that. Second, I've got, I won't tell you what was bought for me and what I bought, it's just like a big mix. So I have the Moondust palette here, which I have also used to do my makeup, and I've put pictures on Instagram, but I haven't actually done a tutorial using any of these. I'm sure in the near future I will be, because look at these, seriously. It is the Urban Decay. You get 2, 4, 6, 8 shadows, which is not a lot. It's like a tiny little amount of product in here, but wow, these are gorgeous. Let me show you Galaxy, Lightyear, and let's go for Element. I did actually use Element in one of my videos. Do these 3 shades not look absolutely divine? Let me see if I can pop them on my arm for you and show you exactly what they are like. Let me try and place these on here and show you how they look. This is them dry. I've not sprayed them or anything. There's no primer on my arms. Do they not just look divine? These are more like a pressed glitter, and when I use them in my makeup look, I'm sure I sprayed them with a little bit of Fix Plus, but also I have the NYX glitter glue, which I use all the time anyway, so I think that for best results you should use some sort of pigment or sticky base or squish your brush with these, but they do apply the best with your fingertips. They are absolutely gorgeous, honestly. Fantastic. I'll move away from eyeshadow palettes just now and I'll show you these little Laura Geller Daydreamer Illuminating Drops. For any of you who've been watching my channel or follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I absolutely love any sort of highlight. So these are amazing. This is the shade in Diamond Dust, and I have the other one which is the shade Opal Crush. So they need a good shake. Give them a wee... And I'll actually like show you this on my shoulder. Probably be best using a beauty sponge with these, but look at that, you can see that glow. It is beautiful. So I think they were originally designed to be used mixed in your foundation or used under your foundation. I tried on holiday to apply this on top of my base to use as a highlighter, and they feel like it's too wet almost to put on top of your foundation, so it did rub it off a little bit. I want to experiment a little more and see if I can actually make that work, but obviously as you can see it just creates like a beautiful glow, and I mix these with my foundation now just to give me that all over a luminous base. These would be absolutely beautiful to use if you were doing like a bridal makeup. I have the Tartelette Toasted palette. I've said for ages that I just want this palette. Look at the packaging. Is it not absolutely gorgeous? So obviously it is the third in the series with the Tartelette palettes. I have the original Tartelette, the Tartelette in Bloom, and this kind of completes my Tartelette collection. It is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I've gone for like an all matte eye, which is quite unusual for me. I'll maybe let you see. So I went for an all matte eye using these. It's not the first time I've used it. There's actually a makeup on my Instagram where I used this palette. Actually, I think I filmed it. It is on here. So I used most of the shades in this. Then I went on top with my Tarte Chrome Pots. So it's just such a beautiful palette. It doesn't show up as fiery as what I thought it would look, so I'm absolutely so pleased with that because I prefer it to not be so warm. I just don't suit them. So as you can see, I've managed to create this look right here and for it not to look too fiery. I absolutely love the formula. They blend so well, so nicely. It's fantastic. What I would say is that some of them have got a fair bit of kickback, like quite a lot. I have this Urban Decay palette. I mean, look at this packaging. I am such a sucker for shiny things, like it's so beautiful. It is a Distortion palette. My parents actually got me this, and to be honest I hadn't even heard of it, like I didn't know it was released, so I don't know if it's a new release or fairly old, I'm not sure. But this is how it looks inside. This row here, which is actually at the top, is like Shapeshifter shades. They're almost like highlight colours, so like if you see that pink there, they're almost like shadow toppers. And these definitely intrigued me the most when I opened up the palette. I actually used this shade right here to highlight my brow bone, and when I did another look I used both of these pink shades to highlight my brow bone in another pink look. But originally today, where I have that matte spotlight, originally I wanted to place some of these highlight shades inside, but once I'd done the look I was like, oh, I quite like it, so I didn't want to add anything else and just mess up the makeup. So yeah, I plan on doing a fair few looks with this. Particularly I like the blue in here, which is called 5.0. I also love Hotbox, this green. It's pretty unusual. So yeah, look out for some interesting makeup looks with this palette. Randomly I picked up this Real Techniques brush. So obviously you know it's the Pixie Woo girls, Sam and Nick. I've got quite a few of the Real Techniques brushes. Like these are just like two of the more detailed brushes, the smaller ones I've got. I've got the foundation brush, I think I have a blusher brush. Like I've got quite a few and I do really like them. This looks really soft and really nice. I think that it was meant to be £10, but I actually picked it up in Home Bargains, so random, when I was in doing some shopping, and it was £2.99. Like what a bargain. It just feels so soft, it's so nice, and I think it would be like perfect for bronzer. Moving back onto palettes, I have the Soul Blooming palette by Nabla. Look at this as well, and this has been used a fair few times actually. I think I was most excited about getting this palette. So these are the colours. It's just so unusual, like we don't use these colours too much. It was nice to play about and use some really nice summery tones. I have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I've used like 7 shades in this already. I've done 2 eye looks. It's gorgeous. I created one that was really intensely pink and lots of bright playful colours, and then I created one that was a little bit more subtle and soft for every day. It's such a versatile palette and gorgeous for summer. Kind of last on my list, I have the Backtalk palette by Urban Decay. I was actually really intrigued by this when it was released. Obviously I do love pinks, so this is the full eyeshadow range right here. I've played quite a lot with this palette and created some different looks. You are quite limited to how many different makeup looks you can do with this. I guess if you're buying it, you already know that. You can obviously create some really subtle, soft, matte looks just using these for every day. You can add a bit of depth with going into the end here, and then you can add some little pops of colour with these ones down here. So it is a fair few looks, but obviously you're limited. It only goes this deep. I found myself kind of dipping into a couple of different palettes to bring a little bit of depth into the looks. But honestly, apart from that, it is such a beautiful, beautiful palette. And again, I know what I was going to use it for. Like, I didn't buy it to do crazy dramatic dark eye looks. This middle section here, the mirror actually pops out, which is such a cool idea. I know people kind of had a little bit of a moan about the fact that it does fall out. It actually doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't fall out. I quite like it. And over this side, I have some blushers, I don't know, blush toppers and slight highlight shades. These are gorgeous. I've wore the blushers, and I've also used like this as a blush top. I'm short on blushes. Blushes is something that I never ever buy, so it's actually so handy that they're both in this little palette together. As I said, I really, really do like it. That was pretty much the end of my haul. I think you already know that I have a couple of the Tarte Chrome Pots that were recently new, and also the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Palette that was fairly new. I didn't bother adding them into the haul or chatting about them because I have used them plenty of times in videos already. This was a haul ranging from around the end of June to now. We are 2nd of August, so it's, although it looks like a fair few products, it's actually over a longer period of time. I am officially on a no buy, so I won't be doing any hauls or anything like that in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Mwah! Bye!